introduction. So as you all know, today we are gonna show you like few recipes. So first I'll be starting, and I'm protractor Mithuna Fausti. So I'll be teaching you two recipes. One is Haryali kebab, and the next one will be a unique style of dish which many of you would have not tasted so far. So it is called white karahi chicken. So the first recipe kebab needs some marination. So I'll be marinating the chicken first, and I'll let it for some while. And I'll be doing a white karahi chicken. And then, I mean, like after completing the second recipe, I'll show you how to continue, like proceed with the kebab. So let's start. Really, kebab are like half and I mean like around a cup of coriander leaves and 3 green chilies. So first I'm gonna make a paste out of it. So adding little water to it so that it will be a smooth paste. Okay. So I'm just checking out for the consistency, and it requires little more. So I'm adding little water because it has to be in a very smooth form. Only then it will, like the chicken will absorb its flavor. And please do not add water, too much of water at the beginning itself. So yeah, this is the perfect consistency. And to which I'll be adding 1.5 spoon of ginger garlic paste. This much quantity will do. And I'm adding fresh cream to it. And necessary amount of salt. So this is the perfect consistency. Do not add too much of fresh cream. And to this, I'm adding half a kg of chicken. Mix it well so that the masala gets inside all the um, corners of the piece. So yeah, so the basic process is done, and I'm gonna marinate it for. You have to marinate it for at least half an hour. But since we are running out of time, I'm gonna marinate it only for 20 minutes. So the next thing that we are going to do is, so next we are going to start with white karahi chicken, and for this also I'm going to take half kg of chicken. So come, I will show you. So this is the chicken, but actually, since chicken requires like a lot of time to cook, and our chicken gravy is going to be a very small process. Like it will only take around 3-4 minutes, like 4 minutes the highest. Okay, like the cooking process I'm telling you. So that would not be enough for chicken to get cooked well. So I've already pre-cooked this. Pre-cooked means like I like put it in the cooker, and for around 5 minutes I get the whistle வச்சு ஒரு 5 minutes நம்ம இத குக் பண்ணி எடுத்திருக்கோம். அப்பதான் ஒரு என்ன சிக்கன் வந்து குக் ஆகி இருக்கும். ஸோ இப்போ வந்து நம்ம ப்ரொசீட் வித் ப்ராசஸ். So I'm placing on pan. To which I'm adding around 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Okay, now I'm gonna add chicken directly to this. It's advisable to use a non-stick vessel for this because since we are directly adding the chicken to the oil, it might get stick to the vessel. If you're using a stainless steel one or something like that, a non-stick will do better. To which I'm adding around another 1.5 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and necessary amount of salt. Okay, now I'm gonna add the spices to it, which are 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and 2 green chilies cut into pieces. So these are the spices that we're gonna use for this chicken. To which I'm adding half cup of curd. I'm closing it with a lid, and it has to cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. So until then, if you have any queries, you can put it up in the chat box, or you can switch on the mic and ask. Yeah. So tell me, guys, have you ever heard of this dish name? Maybe you would have heard Haryali kebab, but not white karahi chicken, I guess, because I have never seen it anywhere in any restaurant or somewhere. So, have you ever heard of it? Anybody? No. So I guess it's going to be a unique dish, and you all will try out definitely. So I'm talking about the. I mean, how do you know? Yeah, I mean, I got to know it from. I mean, from one of my relative. I mean, more than 3 years I've been making that dish. Very long back, I heard about that dish and I learned to prepare it. So talking about the kebab, it's not gonna be a basic kebab. There is a very special thing that is gonna make this taste very nice. It will be amazing, I'm sure. So you may ask what it is. We have already marinated the kebab, and to that we'll be adding cheese, which which will make that taste like you would have not tasted such a kebab anywhere. So, in kebab, I'm going to make it in the oven through convection mode. It's not advisable to make it in tawa. I mean, you can make kebabs in tawa, but when this is concerned, like the highlight of this dish is going to be the cheese. So, if you're going to add cheese, it's not. It won't taste good if you make it in the tawa. So, preferably make it in the microwave oven in convection mode. So I think our chicken would have been cooked well now. So let's see how it is. Yeah, this is, and to this we are gonna add one tasty ingredient. That is fresh cream. I'm gonna add half a cup of fresh cream to it. This is why it is called white karahi chicken. We can add little more fresh cream. Actually, we have to add 1 cup of fresh cream to it. So yeah, I had some technical issues. Sorry. I'm adding little more. I think you can add it until it's in a semi-gravy form. So I think it's in the proper consistency now. And the last ingredient I'm adding to it is cumin powder. Jeeraga pool. Do not add this along with all the other masalas in the beginning. Add it at last. So yeah, our gravy is almost done. You would have known why I asked you all to pre-cook the chicken, because it's a very, very simple recipe and it will not take much time. That's why. So yeah, we'll proceed with our kebab now. I'm just seasoning it with some oil. Yeah. To which so here is the chicken, and just because we are running out of time, I'm baking it soon. But it actually needs at least half an hour of 1 second, half an hour of marination. And also, so I'm preheating my oven now. So yeah, select convection mode and fix it in 180-degree. Okay, in convection mode, fix it in 180-degree, and I'm giving start so that the preheating process starts now. So back to the dish. It's basically a very healthy dish and a very tasty one too. Above which I'm adding some grated cheese. You can use any type of cheese, but a normal one is more than enough. In case if you prefer to use mozzarella cheese or cheddar cheese also, you can use them. I'm using 2 cube cheese. I've grated it. And above which I'm sprinkling some kasuri methi, which will add a lot of a good flavor to it and gives you a very beautiful smell. So yeah, guys, after I place it in the oven, it needs 20 minutes to cook. 20 minutes inside the oven. So I'll place it now, and our Rotaractor Jayasruthi will take over the session. And once she complete, I'll get back to you guys to show the output of the kebab. Yeah, if you don't have an oven, yeah, you can definitely try it in tawa or non-stick tawa. You can use a non-stick one. But the only thing is you can't add cheese, because if you're adding cheese, you can't like keep on like mixing the dish, or I mean in tawa you have to turn the chicken upside down after half the time. I mean both the side it has to cook, right? So you have to turn it. Where if you add chicken, I mean, like where if you add cheese to it, you can't do that process. So that is the only thing. But with the same masalas and with the same way, without adding cheese, you can make it with tawa. So yeah, my preheating process is done. Basically, and for 20 minutes. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And after Rotaract Jayasruthi's session, I mean, get back so that I will show you the output of the kebab. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rotata Jayasruthi and I'm gonna to prepare white sauce pasta. First, let's make the pasta get cooked. I've added 3 cups of water and it's being boiled. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt to it. I'm adding a cup of pasta. And the pastas will take 10 to 15 minutes to get cooked. Meanwhile, we'll cook the vegetables. I've added 2 tablespoons of ghee. And let the ghee melt. First, let me cook the mushrooms. I'm adding 1 cup of mushrooms. Mushrooms will take a while to get cooked. It will take a while for the mushrooms to be cooked. The mushrooms have been cooked well. And now I'm adding 1 cup of capsicum to it. And let it cook for a while. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt to it. And also I'm adding 1 cup of onion to it. Let them cook well. Meanwhile, the pasta is also getting ready. Pasta will take 10 to 15 minutes, and the sides will also be cooked. Then it's the vegetables are cooked well. Now I'm changing the vegetables into a plate, and we'll prepare white sauce for pasta. Fry the capsicum on onion until it's cold. In the same pan, added 3 teaspoons of butter, and I'm adding 2 teaspoons of maida to it. And mix it without making it clumps. kept the milk boiled and I'm adding 1 cup of milk to it. And mix it continuously. The milk will get much creamier. It will take few minutes to the milk get thicker. You can see now the milk has become a creamy texture. And now I'm adding 1 cube of grated cheese. And mix it up. It will become more creamier. It will be in this texture after we add cheese. Now, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. I've taken pasta seasoning and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of it. And adding half a teaspoon of salt because we have already added salt to the pasta and even to the vegetables. So I'm adding only half a teaspoon of salt. You can see now it has become more creamier. And now I'm gonna add the vegetables which I have already cooked it. Mix it up. pasta will be cooked right now. You can see the pasta has cooked well. And now I'm gonna strain this off. And add 1 tablespoon of oil to it. And mix it well so the pasta does not stick to each other. And now I'm adding the pastas to the prepared white sauce. Mix it well. Pasta is being ready. Now transferring it into the plate. Now our pastas are ready. It's one of my favorite. Do try it at home. Thank you. I hand over it to Mithuna for her final recipe.
This is the final output of my chicken. 1 second. Yeah. 1 second, I'll show it in a plate. So if you see, you'll know. See, it's very soft as well as cheesy. That's the main special part of this chicken. It could be very cheesy. I mean, usually you would have tasted kebabs in bigger size pieces. But this process, it is advisable to do with small pieces like chili chicken size pieces. That would taste very nice because the flavor would go inside very well into small pieces, and it would be very cheesy when it is a small piece. So it is my last tips for you. So that's it, guys. Please do make all these three dishes and share your opinion with us, feedbacks with us. Thank you so much.
Guys, if you have any queries, just put up in the chat box. They will answer you.